Welcome back, everyone. I'm a little jet lagged, but we're gonna see. I don't know if this would be the last episode. I feel like this is probably like the second last episode, to be honest. I don't really know how long this game is, but let's continue. We are gonna see what's going on in um, Tyler. I forgot his name. Sorry. What's going on in Tyler's world?
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
What a start.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
How long has he been outside?
Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way.
That was a few days for
Whatever
me,
went
but
on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell. So
Yeah, you kind of do. I agree.
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Non-mood. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Well, aren't you cute?
Where are we gonna go?
Out and everything.
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah.
Well, it's only
It got
November.
cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But
Yep.
hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious.
Do you think he was joking?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Oh, so he had planned this. He's like, how could I get Tyler to talk?
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All
Ice
right.
fishing is so slow. The setup is interesting because you get to drill that huge hole, but it's
Is
generally.
that everything you need, by the way?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
I think so.
Man,
It's getting to look
I'm so
around.
gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
True.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
We weren't that close. Everyone moved on.
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep
I
on sprouting
guess.
new branches.
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Yeah, I think you
You
do.
got this. Reel them in.
Oh, is this a mini game? Finally, I get to do something. Am I
Come
supposed to
on.
do something?
Pull
Oh,
up on the rod.
LT. Right.
Reel 'em in.
RT. Okay. Reeling. I'm doing it.
Now
Oh,
give it a nice pull.
stay in the blue. I think I got it.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
Yes. Oh, so
First
we.
of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set
Sounds
my alarm
good.
to ass crack of dawn. Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got
That's so
to a
sad.
pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
I think
One
all kids
morning,
kind of
my
go through that, to be
uncle
honest.
woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yep. He didn't know how to help, so he found someone who did.
Yep, that's kind of
That
how you
sounds
have to
amazing.
do.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting.
Nice.
You meet a lot of good people there.
I think I'd like that for Tyler.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
I hate that he
No
doesn't
pressure.
look at him
Just
ever.
letting you know the door's open.
Like, Tyler, come on.
I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
You're making it sound like it's a big deal again. This is what friends do. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
All right, here we go.
All right. All right. Give it to me. Ooh, it's smaller. Doesn't change anything for this pro here. Oh, yeah. This fish has nothing on me. I'm the greatest fisherwoman that has ever lived. There we go.
Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job.
Yay. How many are we
You
going?
weren't all talk.
Nah.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
Oops.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the
Yeah,
last time
she
you saw
loves
each
you,
other,
kid.
you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I push her too hard.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it.
Like
Even the
everyone
good
else.
parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her. And start fresh.
I didn't think about it that way, but
Shit.
yeah.
I'd be pretty eager too.
I really think about it that. I was the kid who killed. I didn't really think about that. I was the kid who killed his mom.
I guess I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live
Whew, we're doing good. We're doing good.
out here.
You mean outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful,
Lean
okay?
on me.
Got a bad left foot.
I'll be your friend.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Oh, thanks. It's so sweet. Let's look in this cooler. Yes.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Or you could just tell
You're a
me
terrible person.
now.
You know that?
You're
You
a
betcha.
terrible person. Oh,
Don't
really?
you say anything. I got this.
Okay, fine. I'm looking for an achievement here. Come on, Tyler. Let's wrestle. Let's go, Tyler. Oh my god. How long do I need to... Jesus.
Careful. The line's gonna snap.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm stuck in this perpetual loop of... There we go. Only took like 20 minutes. I guess that is like fishing, though. You're like wrestling with this fish. I've only fished like once in my life, and I was like a young kid at my friend's cottage. So, can I snap the line? Should I snap the line? Should I snap the line? No, I'm kidding. I'll be good and, finish the job. Oh, thank God.
Easy.
It was not easy at
Whoa.
all.
Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Perfect. Got an achievement. Fish
I'm a little
all the
disappointed.
fish. What?
Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
It's hard to argue with that. You still want to risk it with me. It's just not for me. I'm gonna go with this one.
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Well, in total, yeah.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah. Just help him out
I get
here.
this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel
Good.
safe.
You are. Because your
Skip.
sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yep.
Yeah, she would.
So,
Got
doesn't
that
look like you're
right.
catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Hey,
Go for it.
hey. I did 3 for 3. Shut up, Michael. Did 3 for 3. Oh, that would have been perfect. A beautiful viewing.
Hey, you're missing the show.
What show? The show of your face and the sun setting on it? Or is it the Northern Lights? Look at that skin texture. Oh my god. It's beautiful. It has even pores. Okay, well, for Tyler's sake, we're gonna make a move. As simple as it is. Children, look away. Close your eyes. If you're too young for this, close your eyes, children. There you go, Tyler. You need to move on, and you need to find closure in yourself as well. So I did this for you. Now, Allison, on the other hand, she also needs to get laid. I'm just saying what you're all thinking.
So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Michael.
Call me later.
You know I will.
That tension, you could cut it with a knife. That awkwardness. Hey,
Sorry for interrupting.
you did interrupt,
No, it's totally fine. We were
but it
done
was
anyway.
a good timing. Exactly.
Catch anything?
Yeah.
Mostly ice, but yeah.
What are you talking about? We got 3!
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never
It kinda
pushed you
was.
that hard.
Come here.
Twinsies coming together.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's
Because
only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You
he's so cute.
Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a
Oh,
sec?
yeah, I forgot. The attic. Or the loft spacing in the shed. Whip out that picture? No?
So,
Yeah, I was
what
like,
is it?
the hell?
I was just at Sam's. He's
He's
not our
not
father.
the father.
How do you know?
I asked
You're
him.
not the
Point blank.
father. And you believe him? Arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's
No.
something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that
That's
ladder?
my year.
Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as
Yes.
he knows, yeah. What do you think?
We shall
Should we
look.
give it a shot?
Yes.
We've come this far.
You're
And a
here.
hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Yeah, it
Let's
sounds
go.
like fun. Let's go. Yay! Can I sprint? Can I sprint? Let me sprint to it. Fine. I'll just walk very slowly, normal pace. If it was me, I'd be like, yes! I'm running! First one there's, last one there's, running.
Ugh, what a mess.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Oh
You got a
yes,
deadbeat
yeah.
dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
Yes. I was like, yes.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know.
I like that he's not looking at
I'm
it.
trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
What do you mean? Storage. We don't have to do this. For her,
We don't
I'll.
have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
I said this for you. He seems so fragile lately with any information.
No lever. Man, this place is a mess. I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me.
Yes. Allison, it'd be great if you could also help look.
The handle should be behind this.
Can you pry it off? Huh.
Ah, there it is.
A little trapdoor.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep.
Yep.
Come on. Let's find a way to climb up there.
Onto whatever that thing is underneath there.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm
Yeah.
so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find out.
I love that. He's like, yeah, your shoes are gross. No, thank you. There's a ladder right here. I will take this. I am so not touching your nasty shoes. There's a shrine up here. What the hell? Didn't we see this place before? I feel like we've seen this place before. Wow, she like decorated it and everything.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
That's a lie. You see a lot. You see a really cool space.
Here, found a switch.
Oh. That was that.
Holy shit.
Glad he also got
Well,
freaked
that
out by
shaved
that.
a few years off my life.
It was in the beginning of one of the episodes, the storytelling. Yeah, with the same music. Wow.
Whoa.
This is like her creative space.
It's
Beautiful.
Her story.
Look. She left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Yep.
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
You want to do this?
The
Yeah,
right way?
Let's start here.
Well, are we? Oh, okay. I forgot who we were. We are not leaving.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay. So we're gonna use this picture on the left here to see
Okay.
any
Spot
discrepancies.
the differences.
Well, first of all, this.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons. Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Mary Ann from something. But not in this version?
Okay. We could select the stars. There's a fish that's missing.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories or after.
Yeah. At some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Mary Ann.
Oh yeah, that's true. He didn't have the other hand. I was clicking there because of the fish, not because of the hand. Smile's the same. The moon. There, once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless. Tricked the Mad Hunter. The title's different. There's two things here.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
Who the hell designed this? There's also no castle here.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
I don't know, you're standing right there.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Let's look at this one first.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
Yeah, she has a heart around him, so it's definitely the guy you're looking for.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Interesting. Let's continue on the left-hand side first before we
I
look at the stuff
can't
on the right.
believe she was a ballet dancer.
Huh.
Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's
Second
so
place.
not her.
The more you know. My birdie Polly. I'll miss you forever. Because she had a bird. Just go down this way now.
Aw, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
I don't know. People do strange things all the time.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Interesting. So she grew up in a very, like, high-end household. Because ballet, I mean, although you're not using that much equipment, it is very expensive.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than that cliche bullshit. Like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us.
Oh, see where's this going? Things could have been different, but then the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we're both been better off apart. There I go with the cliche again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. But but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Not really. It's so my understanding is that they were together and then the mom kept pressuring them possibly to getting married or doing other stuff and moving their relationship too fast where just couldn't take it.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe.
Yep,
Would have been nice to have some of that.
that's what I'm saying. Seems like she was in a rich
Tyler, see that little
family.
light? I think we need to solve this one next.
What little light? What the hell are you talking about? All right, sure.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Okay, so that could explain why she's called the Gold Lady. If they grew up in like a richer family and her mom wanted her to do specific things that Marianne wasn't really interested in. Wait, what? What am I supposed to? Her girlfriend has kept her locked away in this miserable palace. I feel like this is a story they added ourselves because the art style is different compared to this. Okay.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures?
Yeah.
Don't think she was having any fun.
So she had a bird, but the bird had, I thought, died, but I guess her mom got rid of it. She did dance, and she was no longer interested. Oh yeah, she was in school for engineering. What? Art?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's
Oh.
being watched by the gold lady.
Law, design. Do you like this one? That's like in medical. I don't know what the heck that would be.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back? Figured anything out yet?
I'm still figuring it out.
Nah, still thinking.
So I think the first one's right. I think the second one's right as well. It's the school one. I don't know what this... Because this is like...
Nope. Is that
So
it?
I was right the
It's
first
opening.
time? All
What's in
right.
there this time?
There's symbols on the door. Okay, let's start from the back and make our way forward.
Is that Carol?
Or not.
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young,
You saw younger.
happy.
I don't say anything about that.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos.
Hmm.
No wonder she was so handy.
Huh. Maybe that's why, because watches are very complicated. Then again, she was an engineer. So that explains how she's able to create such, like, hard puzzles. Like, how the hell would you... What? It's crazy when you think about it. Like, she did... Oh my god, I don't... Sorry. T-strand, T standing for clock repairs. I think, oh, net pay. Oops, I didn't mean to leave.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Okay, cool. You hang on right there.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
June 1992 is my year. Okay. From the good people of Salmonberry Park. Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head, to which your blind, smiling face. Shelly, we will miss you all. We miss you already. Soul and Myrna. Sorry, we're losing you to modern civilians. Oh, right. She's like a rich kid, right? Attitude and spirit. Also, your wild edible pickle picking skills. Bon voyage. Marianne, you have the warmth, the warmest and most beautiful aura, and I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings. Thank you for being our little ray of sunshine. They're all so sweet. Godspeed. I like your picture. Cool, thanks. Anyways, let's read this next note. Okay.
Her father.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think about what her father might have been in the situation. 1996. Okay. Excuse me, truck. Can you not? Thank you. Just gonna move back over here. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. Oh, you just had her funeral. We just had, I don't know why I read you. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm still alone in the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin, 80, whatever, your cousin, this person, bought a beautiful photo album filled of our holiday pictures in La Corner. You're there in all of them, but you're not here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska. However, you are, wherever you are, and that you and your children are both safe. So they knew that she had children. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being stung by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchildren grow up. It spread through her body like cancer, and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a. This is a horrible letter to write to your daughter. Because you ran away like a temptational little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when their children leave home. I don't like how he wrote that one section there. Almost sounds like he's trying to blame her. I lost where I was. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about cuddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the person they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Yeah.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she
Oh,
could have given it
interesting.
up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because they were born in
Do you
1995
think we could track down her father?
You mean the
or
grandfather
6.
she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Why wouldn't you not want a part of it?
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
All right. How many of these are there?
What's this?
Some sort of map?
Huh. One day she took her tiara and ran away into the forest. Isn't there a story about that? See, like, this is the last one Marianne wrote, and then I think these are the ones that the kids wrote. The writing's different, and then Marianne added this one, and that one, and that one, and then the kids wrote that one. Because the drawings are different. One of the other kids wrote that one.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Where to next?
This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? That's the gold lady's castle. Some sort of clock? It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or we got the wrong selection of orders. Allison, tell
You
me.
need help?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
What? How am I supposed to answer?
I'm trying to make sense of the castle in the bottom left corner.
Well,
Oh.
it's like we were saying. The gold lady lived in one, so it probably represents Marianne's childhood home.
Yes. Okay.
That's our house in the top right corner, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. When did she buy the house again? Why don't we go back and check the dates?
Check what dates? Oh. Then what does the flowers have the...
You need help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want... Yes, the flowers.
What's up with the salmonberry flowers?
I think those probably represent the commune she stayed at after she moved out.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Or maybe it's the castle, this, then the sandberries, then that. Okay, so let's deselect you. Deselect you, because that shouldn't select a lot of those. So we've had the castle,
That's the gold lady's castle.
then she worked here,
Some sort of clock?
and then the
What's
berries,
that plant thing on top?
and then she
Oh, this is the
moved,
princess's house.
and then this.
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
What?
That's the
Castle,
gold lady's castle.
berries,
What's that plant thing on top?
clock,
Oh, some sort of clock. This is
this
the princess's house.
place.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Finally! Oh my god.
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
Yeah, it looks like it.
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Princess's
Well,
Lost Treasure
sure
is the
looks like it
achievement we
could
just
be.
got. Alright. The Princess's Lost Treasure. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, starting the same way how all the other stories started in that book, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back. She must have been really cold because it was winter in Alaska. A single item from the old life, a splendid tiara to represent all the money she had. She lost almost everything in her dispute fight with the Mad Hunter, so the supposed father. But if there was another kid, sorry, brain's just thinking. the snacks from her back and shattered her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. Oh, she had allergy reaction to that. But through it all, she clung to the tiara close to her chest. Fear any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big woods house big wooden house, a pillow near the window where a sun could catch it on its surface to shine and I was gonna say shine and sparkle. Twinkle would have been a better word choice, I would think, but whatever. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polish it every surface to be sure it shone as bright as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the forest, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow and give it a quick kiss and go back to bed. When on her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was a safe pillow while she slept. It was the safest on the pillow while she slept. Okay. One night the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in the panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from the pillow and brought it to her bed. All throughout the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still clinging to it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara even more thorough cleaning. Gratefully as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon the window and gave it a quick kiss and went to bed, paused on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Once the broken tiara muted upon the ground, she picked it up and held it in her arms with bleh. Once the tiara muted upon the ground, she picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone beyond repair, and no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. Then the sun rose. She looked outside and gazed fixed on a sapling. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgettable, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I just realized the tiara is a reference to her baby. So her first child, she referred to it as the tiara. And that's why she was so upset. Wow, that's sad. Anyways, burying the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling and the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in the world where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara, a beautiful gown, but one woman. Oh, alone in the deep forest in the ancient woods, and that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Wow.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant.
Mm-hmm. And ran.
And she ran away to start a new life.
And then her mom pestered her about it.
And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy.
And then she lost it all.
But then the baby died.
Huh.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
Yeah.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away,
She
she
snapped
snapped.
again. We got the
She
letters.
just couldn't lose any more
EOL.
children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her.
Now you
And
get it.
now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Well, let's do it. Don't let me click on it because I want to look at it.
So, how do we open it?
Well, red is the L. Orange is the E. And then yellow is the O.
All right, should be easy enough.
Needs to be E. Leo.
Yes.
Oh. It's not creepy at all. So how are the lights still on? How are they working?
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Was that our imagination?
Ollie. She noticed. Where's her son?
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and to be understood. Well, what good is it? What good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. Oh, my love, my goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that where she buried Leo?
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Yep. That's where he was buried.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
Because she couldn't.
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why.
It's sad. It's kind of hard to tell
Allie,
her kids.
did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. There's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, there was
Come
nothing
on.
wrong.
Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
I'm not ready. Don't take me out. Okay, good. Wasn't ready.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the two thieves. I
Yes.
drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Nope. Wait, was it? Goblin. Here it is. Man. Yeah, their initials are at the bottom. Princess built. Okay, let's do this. for treasure in the snow. Why? Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, because the kids would hide their shit underneath the house. I remember we saw it in the very beginning, first episode. They would hide like random dishes and stuff. And I was saying how annoying that would have been for the mom to be like, "Where the hell is my plates? Where are all my plates and my forks? What the hell?" And be like, so irritating. And it looks like they wrote a story about it. Um, that's annoying. Well, so we stole some
What if they took some
spoons.
spoons?
We took some fruits
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
and stole some
I'm pretty sure
eggs.
they stole some eggs. That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You're the best mom in the world. Alright, so these are like little Easter eggs, I guess.
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
Oh, cool. This is where we put these things.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. Back in your pond, Big Frog.
We are missing that one in the back there, but that's okay.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. There you go, stalwart moose. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously.
Alright, we're missing one.
That's the pious pelican spot.
Oh.
Crafty goblins go here. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
Some of these I don't even remember getting. Alright.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story.
Yeah.
What did he give her again?
Oh,
Why don't we
man.
open up the book and check?
So many stories. Alright. Wow, Sam. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. Wow, that was a harsh story. What is this?
A handful of ripe berries? A newly bloomed bluebell? Fresh cut salmon? Nice.
Well, that was just luck. I clicked on the right areas.
Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door, like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple of times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but I didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on hard and strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind and know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that. But wasn't Sam married and had his own kids? Like, why was he trying so hard? I don't get that part. I guess all that went to my head, but I know. I want you to know I got the message and I'm going to get out of your hair now, and that doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some serum in there. You might need to take it to the shop though. Let me know if you need anything to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. It's no big deal, Sam. Sam was catching feelings hard. All right, let's see. What's the other one? No, it is. Okay, so it's just one more. And then there's this one.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Well, he definitely didn't drop bees. Help, hug, feed, scratch, remove thorns. Drop the beehive. Anyways, let's read the story, I guess. Well, there's these ones. And it looks like they rewrote some parts.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They broke open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Bell can carry. Whoop. Is that all of them? Such a cool place. I guess that's all of it. Oh, no, I lied. Last one. Very old beaver repairs.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Okay. I feel like I saw that. The beaver fixes the house. Yeah, so the beaver story is definitely Eddie's mom.
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She fixed the broken window. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She repaired the water leak.
I don't remember that.
Maybe not. Wait. All right.
I was like, she didn't fix the window or water leak or whatever electricity
Damn,
thing.
that must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you covered your ears every time I tried to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing it in a letter. I know you didn't like to say goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholy rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me in these past few months. I can even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after me after a sick old lady when you also have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front even after his father died, but I know his pain. He's in pain. I could be so much more at peace knowing he still has a family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for your warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you, Carol? Okay, well, all that's left is to leave.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Let me just do one more look
I
around.
guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
We looked at that, we did that, we did this one. We put all our prized possessions. Oh, I didn't look at that.
I wish
Thanks.
you just explained all this to us.
Or not. Put all our prized possessions. We did this one, this one, did that one. There's nothing in this little corner that she's hiding. Cool, great. Okay, we're gonna leave. Ceiling has nothing else interesting, other than these weird stage lights. Oh, you okay there, Allison? I never heard you cough like
You
that.
really want to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
You sure we've seen everything?
Yep, let's go.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
It sounds like we're never going back up there ever again. What are we looking for again? Oh, now you run. No, Allison. I'm supposed to get there first. Don't. Hey, slow down.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Well, that's what he was
Let's
asking.
try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
A man in the boat. A man in the pictures and photos.
Almost.
Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna end that here. And you're welcome for the cliffhanger. Until next time.